बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया सर। वक्फ प्रॉपर्टी जो 9-10 लाख के करीब है, उसको उम्मीद पोर्टल में डालने का आज आखिरी दिन है, जो 6 ही महीने दिए गए थे। बार बार जेपीसी में भी हमने कहा था कि ये पॉसिबल नहीं है। आपको बताते हुए अफसोस हो रहा है कि 30% भी रजिस्टर नहीं हो पाया है। वेस्ट बंगाल में 12%, यूपी में 30%, कर्नाटका और तमिलनाडु जो कंप्यूटर सेवी है वहाँ 10% भी नहीं हुआ है।
डिमांड रखिए
सर, और टेक्निकल फ्लॉ के वजह से तो मेरी डिमांड ये है सर कि इस अवधि को कम से कम 6 महीने बढ़ाया जाए और इसकी जिम्मेवारी सरकार ले कि एक भी प्रॉपर्टी ना छूटे, ताकि ये नेशनल हित।
थैंक यू सभापति जी। मैं महाराष्ट्र सरकार की गंभीर लापरवाही को लेकर अत्यंत महत्वपूर्ण मुद्दा इस सदन के समक्ष रखना चाहता हूं। महोदय, महाराष्ट्र पशु एवं मत्स्य विज्ञान विश्वविद्यालय के अधीन पशु चिकित्सा और दुग्ध प्रौद्योगिकी महाविद्यालयों में लगभग 60% पद खाली पड़े हैं। प्रोफेसर के तो उससे ज़्यादा खाली हैं। यह किसी एक विभाग का नहीं बल्कि पूरे पशुपालन क्षेत्र की तबाही का संकेत है। 2018 के बाद कोई भर्ती नहीं है, लगातार सेवानिवृत्तियां, और आज हाल यह है कि सिर्फ 40% स्टाफ पूरे राज्य की पशु चिकित्सा शिक्षा को संभाल रहा है। महोदय, यह शैक्षणिक ढांचे का पतन है। इसका परिणाम मेरे चुनाव क्षेत्र के उदगीर के कॉलेज पर भी पड़ा है। अतः मैं आपके माध्यम से माननीय पशुपालन एवं डेयरी केंद्रीय मंत्री से यह मांग करता हूं कि महाराष्ट्र में पशु चिकित्सा महाविद्यालयों की 100% फैकल्टी भर्ती तुरंत शुरू की जाए। VCI और ICAR के सभी मानकों का तत्काल अनुपालन किया जाए। महोदय, यह मुद्दा सिर्फ शिक्षण संस्थानों का नहीं बल्कि पशुधन, किसानों और ग्रामीण अर्थव्यवस्था का भविष्य तय करता है। धन्यवाद।
माननीय अध्यक्ष महोदय, मैं सदन के माध्यम से सरकार द्वारा प्रस्तुत हेल्थ सिक्योरिटी से नेशनल सिक्योरिटी बिल 2025 का विरोध करता हूं। सरकार इसे स्वास्थ्य और राष्ट्रीय सुरक्षा को मजबूत करने वाला कदम बता रही है, लेकिन वास्तविकता यह है कि यह बिल ना तो स्वास्थ्य में सुधार की गारंटी देता है और ना ही राष्ट्रीय सुरक्षा को कोई प्रत्यक्ष बल प्रदान करता है। इसका मूल उद्देश्य केंद्र सरकार को एक विशाल राजस्व संग्रह का तंत्र देना है। और मैं ये सदन के माध्यम से पूछना चाहता हूँ कि जब पहले ही जो सेस लगे हैं उनका प्रॉपर वहाँ पे नहीं गया। जैसे CAG की रिपोर्ट में ये कहा गया है कि हज़ारों करोड़ के सेस अपने निर्धारित फंड में कभी ट्रांसफ़र ही नहीं हुए। सेकेंडरी एंड हायर एजुकेशन सेस में 94.36 करोड़ रुपया कंसोलिडेटेड फंड और इंडिया में ही पड़े रहे और आपने कभी सही खाते में नहीं पहुंचाया। 3.69 लाख करोड़ रुपए विभिन्न सेस के सरचार्ज के ऐसे हैं जिनका कोई भी उचित हिसाब नहीं है। जब पुराना पैसा ही खर्च नहीं हो रहा तो जनता पे एक नया सेस लगाने की ज़रूरत क्या है। और उसके बाद वास्तविक चिंता, भारत का सार्वजनिक स्वास्थ्य व्यय आज भी 1.1 से 1.5 जो GDP का उसके बीच खर्च हो रहा है, जबकि लक्ष्य 2.5 का था। तो लेकिन सरकार इन उपायों को बजाय इस सेस को ही समाधान मान रही है, जबकि अस्पतालों की ज़रूरत, एम्स की ज़रूरत है कि वहाँ स्टाफ नहीं है, संसाधन कम है।
आप कृपया कंक्लूड कीजिएगा।
हेलो सर, मैं अंत में इस सदन को साफ तौर पे कहना चाहता हूँ कि ये बिल राज्यों की वित्तीय आज़ादी को ख़त्म करता है, उद्योग और रोजगार पर हमला करता है, पारदर्शिता को कम करता है, पहले सेसों की गड़बड़ियों को ढकने का प्रयास कर रहा है, जनता पर महंगाई का बोझ बढ़ाता है और केंद्र की सीमित शक्तियां देकर लोकतांत्रिक संतुलन को कमजोर करता है। मेरा अंत में यही कहना है कि इस बिल को तुरंत वापस लिया जाए और इसे
Honorable Speaker, sir. So the health security, say national security cess bill. In fact, the bill is named in such a way that nobody can object to it. Can there be any objection to health security or national security? But the devil is in the details, sir. We also had a lot of discussions, and many of us were discussing about how this bill is going to serve its purpose. When we read, I was very curious to see what kind of national security and health security that is being mentioned in the bill. And it is given by clause 7.3, in which the purpose is completely delegated. The central government may specify such activities, schemes and programs for national security or as the case may be for public health as may be prescribed. So there is no clarity on what national security schemes, not what health schemes. This has to be coming through the delegated legislation. Secondly, if we see what kind of items the cess is laid, it is given in, there is a provision clause 34 in which it says that there is a schedule 1. And in schedule 1, there is pan masala. Along with that, there is also a provision for the government to add any more good. And that any more good is through a notification. That is not going to come under parliamentary control. And they say, clause 34(2), they say every notification issued under this subsection shall as soon as possible come to the parliament. What is as soon as possible?
Please conclude, sir.
Sir, the point I'm trying to make is this actual bill, this says, is a complete blank check which is being asked from the parliament. Neither there is any clarity. There is so much of delegated legislation. Any product could be added through a notification, and any changes could be made through subsequent delegated legislations. Sir, but I also want to make one clarity. Please provide me this opportunity. In the last bill, when I was talking about the bill, I think in the reply, Finance Minister has taken my name multiple times regarding my statement in this floor of the House about the compensation cess being extended for 3 years due to loans, central government's own loans. My intention was very clear, sir, because there is a context to this. When there was a shortfall, the center asked the states to take a loan. Non-BJP states said we will not take a loan, and hence center had to take a loan. So it is center's own loan. It is a fact stated by Honorable Finance Minister. I again reiterate the fact, if there is any change in that. So I was not mentioning any unrelated loans. It will be very childish of me to say such things. So I want to reiterate this fact also.
Thank you very
much.
much.
Sir, I just want to make last one point. Sir, you know, in this entire bill, there are sections which are so hard in the sense, if you see the penalties and criminalization, 5 years, and after that there is a presumption of culpability, culpable mental state. I don't know, I previously saw this clause, I think in PMLA. Why such harsh? Is this the ease of doing business? Is this, and this cess is also on the machines, it is not on the production. Anybody who owns a machine will automatically be a taxable person.
Thank you so much.
It is a capacity tax, sir, which is a very bad thing.
Thank you, Chairman, sir. I come from Koraput, which is a very, very beautiful place. It's one of the most beautiful places with landscapes, rolling hills, deep valleys, dense forests, spectacular waterfalls and serene reservoirs. The Koraput coffee is also world famous and is one of its kind. Very good coffee. Sir, I like to request through you to the government to develop Koraput as a dedicated tourism and ecotourism circuit, linking Diomali, Balda, Duduma, Kolab, Guptesar and key tribal cultural hubs under single circuit, provide targeted support for last mile roads, basic amenities, wayfinding, safety infrastructure, and digital connectivity at major sites, launch special schemes to train and finance local SSGs and youth for homestays, guiding, transport, food services, and craft marketing. Lastly, sir, I would like to urge the government to undertake strong branding and promotion campaign for Koraput at national and international levels as an offbeat hill and tribal heritage destination, sir. Thank you so much.
Honorable Speaker, sir, I wish to draw the urgent attention of this August House and the Indian government to the pressing need for the comprehensive national policy on cancer screening in India. Prostate cancer stands as the second most common cancer in men globally, and its incidence is regrettably rising in country. Similarly, breast cancer, colorectal cancers are significant public health burdens, while cervical cancer remains a major concern that is largely preventable through screening. Currently, the absence of government-mandated population-based screening program means many individuals remain undiagnosed until the disease have reached advanced stages, severely impacting survival rates. Evidence robustly demonstrates the Early detection through simple screening methods can significantly reduce mortality of this cancer. Specifically, I request that the Union government mandate and regulate affordable screening for prostate cancer, PSA, colorectal cancers, breast cancer, and cervical cancer across all public and private laboratories, which is a particularly focus on individual aged 40 and above. Further, the Ministry of Health must launch widespread and targeted awareness campaign utilizing rural primary health care network to educate the public extensively about the risks, symptoms, and benefit of the early screening for all these cancers. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Speaker, sir, for this opportunity. Mine is a very, very important, long pending demand for my constituency. It is a very simple demand, but it is a very long pending demand. Tiruvallur is a very important place near Chennai, sir. It is just 42 kilometers from Chennai. Most of the workforce comes from Tiruvallur to Chennai. They travel through a particular train. Now the problem is in Tiruvallur, the population has increased so much that there is a constant demand for people for all the additional expresses and superfast trains to stop in Tiruvallur. I have made this demand consistently with the railway minister to consider this fact, because Tiruvallur is now the hub of work. It is the hub where Sriperumbudur is also there. I urge the railway minister to consider this stoppage for all the additional expresses and superfast trains in Tiruvallur. Thank you.
Thank you.